Hello everyone, Sniping is Fun here for yet another Super Smash Bros. Discussion video for all of you here on YouTube. And just like I've done recently with the Shantae video, the Sonic vs. other Sega representation video, though both of which should be uploaded before this one hits the channel. This is a test run, me trying out recording on the same day a couple of different videos in the same format, of me recording like discussion videos for Smash Bros., which I'll inevitably be doing for other videos on my channel, not just Smash Bros. Discussions and whatnot. But me talking to you, giving you updates, giving you discussions, talking while playing an actual gameplay footage for you on the screen, rather than just having me on the screen like all the time, or with visual aid or otherwise, just to kind of spruce things up a little bit, spice things up a little bit, make the channel a little bit differently. When you watch one video to the next, it's not always just me in front of the camera, but I'm still going to be doing that because that's just a tried and true means for me to do my channel anymore. But I wanted to try to do something like this. I think I planned on doing something like this at some point on my channel, but one of my recent Smash Bros. Discussions, like, someone recommended I should do something like this, and they recommended the whole thing with Smash Brothers, but I currently don't have the means to do a recording off my Switch and recording Smash Bros. And whatnot, but I can easily turn the record button on, having my microphone in on my PS4, so I'm going to try to use this for stuff like that. But someone recommended I should be doing that, so it's like, spruces things up a little bit, and you can see something different than just me on the screen, and you can see what I'm talking about with visual aids instead of just me having printed off pictures and whatnot, and visually seeing my face and my emotions and everything. So I'm going to do it like this, and this is the test run. This is the final video of the test run for today. I'm going to ask you to hopefully watch the 3 of them and let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But with that being said, so this intro doesn't go on too long, let's get on to the actual topic of the video. When I change the thumbnail, you see the name of the video, you know what I'm talking about. This is going to be like the 6th character in my Smash Brothers discussion series of why do people want insert character here in Smash Brothers. I've talked about Waluigi, I've talked about Gino, Shadow the Hedgehog, Minecraft Steve, and Shantae. Now I'm talking about Doomguy. Why do people want Doomguy in Super Smash Bros.? And let's get that going on, and let's talk about it. And while I play the OG Doom from... when did this come out? 2000, like... No, why did I say 2000? 1993? I don't know anymore. I was like 3 years old when this game came out, I think. I never played the original Doom till like frickin' years later. I never played on the Super Nintendo and whatnot. But this I have on the PS4. It's the OG Doom from about 93, 94. And I'm going to be talking about why do people want Doomguy in Super Smash Bros. And then, just like all the other videos, the pros and the cons, the positives and the negatives, why I agree with it, why I disagree with it, why I think it makes sense, why it doesn't make sense. And like I mentioned in the Shantae video, when I do these videos, it's not straight up just going to be me talking about characters that I just don't get why people want them in there. Because my Shantae video was straight up like me wanting her. And but like the other videos were either questionable on me if I wanted them or not, or I was straight up against the characters. When I do these videos, it's not for me to talk about popular requested characters that I just don't get, and I'm just going to badmouth and dogmouth, just put down all the characters all the time. Sometimes it's going to be me agreeing with the characters. This video is going to kind of be that same way. Not the same as Shantae, but it's going to be mostly kind of a positive thing, and why I agree with people that want to see Doomguy in Smash Bros. Now, it means I'm going to start with the negatives. With that being said, let's get this started. Why does it not make sense? Why should I was about to say Shantae. Why does Doomguy not make sense in Smash Brothers? Well, first and foremost, and the thing a lot of people seem to jump on. Oh jeez. Oh god. One thing people like is the violence. Look at this. Like, I mean, we've had M-rated characters in Smash Bros. We've had Joker. We've had, Snake and whatnot. We've had M-rated characters in Smash Bros. Before. M-rated series are represented through music and trophies / spirits / whatever in Smash Bros. So M-rated series aren't new to Smash Brothers, but like they typically don't get represented, and especially not something as violent as this. Like the M-rated franchises we have in Smash Brothers are like the our Japanese franchises. This is like a Western-based M-rated blood and guts super violent franchise, never been represented in Smash Brothers before, and I think that alone will probably be the definitive. Oh. That would be the definitive reason for why I think it makes sense. It doesn't make sense for people to like speculate and recommend this character because, like, first and foremost, we don't see it in Smash Bros. Second off, like, how are you going to adapt a character like this, like, and tone him down? Because that's not the point of the series. The point of the series is to be all bloody and violent and demons and hell demons and monsters and blood and guts and killing and like weaponry and whatnot. That's the whole point of it. Like, you can't, like, to tone him down. Like, there's certain franchises you probably can tone down and they'll still make sense, but Doomguy and Doom probably doesn't so much. And like M-rated franchise, Western M-rated franchise, which we've not yet seen in Smash Brothers. And like, it's a franchise that, while having history on Nintendo, it doesn't have all the history on Nintendo, and definitely compared to a lot of third parties, probably doesn't have as many and whatnot. And like, the moveset would be straight up based off the weapons, which we have not really seen too many people in Smash Brothers that are based off of legit weapons and guns and whatnot. Like, Joker has a pistol, but it's more so like a spirit kind of pistol that uses like energy and whatnot. Technically, it's a fake gun if you've ever played Persona 5. And like a lot of laser rifles, energy beams. This is straight up like shotguns, chainsaws, handguns, rocket launchers, big weapons, just blood and guts and blowing stuff up. We've never seen that in Smash Bros. And I think people pushing for that in Smash Bros. Is a bit weird. But I mean, I get it because of the iconic standpoint of the franchise, but it's like weird to request that and want that when we have not seen that in Smash Brothers. Are they still there? Give me a second. Yeah, when we have never seen that in Smash Brothers, and like the weapons moveset would be entirely based off of that. Like, you can't get around that, and like also. I think Doomguy is weird because Doomguy isn't really a specific person. He's like just a random marine that's supposed to represent you. I mean, he has his own character, and they've really done that with the new series from the 2016 game in Doom Eternal. They've made him more of his own character, unlike the original like quadrilogy of like Doom 1, 2, 64, and 3. But like, besides that, I don't know. It's like, so my most negatives and why I think I don't agree with him in Smash Brothers so much, and the people going crazy for him in Smash Brothers, is like, M-rated Western franchise that we've hardly ever seen something of, like, and we've never seen it in Smash Brothers, with like as M-rated of a franchise as it is, with all the weaponry he has. And he's not really much of a character unless you really focus more so on the 2016 reboot redone. I didn't know. Oh, jeez. Redone series where they did give him more of a character. Which, if we ever got Doomguy, it'd be classic Doomguy and new Doomguy, kind of like a mix, like costumes, like how they have like Cloud and whatnot. So, with that being said, I think the negatives going against him are pretty, like, significant. Not, like, groundbreaking, not gonna, get him in Smash Brothers, but it's like, it's obviously something that's never been done in Smash Bros. Before, and it's obviously something that you'd have to tone down, and it kind of would be almost an out of left field type choice, despite how iconic of a franchise it is, and despite all that, like, it would be weird. So in terms of people pushing for him, like, why I would disagree with people pushing for him in Smash Brothers is it just would be an off the wall choice. Now, is it a completely negative off the wall choice? No, but it's oh jeez, it's its own thing. Thing. But in terms of positive, let's go on. Oh, I forgot they can go through the portal. Oh god. Okay, give me a second here. But in terms of positives, I would say this. One major reason why I would agree with people wanting to see Doomguy in Smash Bros. And Doom itself represented in Smash Bros. Is because of how iconic of a franchise it is. Id Software, Bethesda, this franchise has been around since, about 93, 94. It was a PC game that was then turned into, like, everything else. PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, everywhere. It is, even non-gamers would probably know what Doom is. Like, non-gamers would probably know exactly what Doom is. Like, it's that iconic of a franchise, at least in terms of, like, being one of those first franchises to push the envelope in terms of, like, M-rated stuff in gaming, like Mortal Kombat, which we'll get to that eventually on a topic, and, and stuff like that. Like, oh boy. It's an iconic franchise, long-running, historical. If the whole point of Smash Bros. Is to include icons of gaming, Nintendo or otherwise, Doom is in that list. It definitely is in that list. And, like, the games have history on Nintendo. Like, Doom 1 was on the Super Nintendo. Doom 2 is now on, like, Switch and whatnot. Doom 3 is on Switch. Doom, when the Switch came out, everything's pretty much on Switch. Doom 64 was on the 64 and is now on the Switch. And then you have like the reboot series, Doom 2016's on Switch, Doom Eternal still coming to Switch. So in terms of a third party that has a history on Switch, and it's definitely one that definitely has a history on it. And like, Bethesda is a major supporter of, like, Switch right now. Like, they brought out Doom, they brought out Wolfenstein, they're bringing out games for it. So what better way to maybe support a company that's actually supporting, the Switch and supporting Nintendo than giving them a character, especially for a franchise like Doom or even Wolfenstein that have been historical franchises since the 80s and the 90s, like especially the 90s with Wolfenstein 3D and whatnot, where, like, Wolfenstein started in the 80s, but whatever, iconic franchises. It's a long-running franchise that anyone probably knows the name to. Like, has a history on Nintendo. There is moveset potential. I know it's heavy weaponry and whatnot, but I mentioned in the negatives, it's probably not something you could tone down. But I think in Doom's case, you probably can get away with it, especially if you base it more off of old school Doom rather than, like, the rebooted Doom, where I know there's a lot of blood and guts. You're watching this right now, and there was a blood and guts and whatnot, but you can probably get away with that a little bit. And I think real weapons wouldn't be too much of a problem, as long as you maybe tone it down and whatnot. And see, there's a weapon right here. There's like a laser gun. So maybe tone down on the real guns a little bit and focus more on, like, the space weaponry and whatnot, and then maybe only a few real guns and whatnot. So I think there's a potential positive there. And like I said, the Shantae video was straight up me, like, more so there's more positives than negatives. This video is more of an even Steven, like, pros and cons compared to each other. And like, I know I started off talking negative and then going positive. Holy crap. See, like that, you could probably tone that down a bit, right? Look at all those blood and guts. Like I said, like, I just think it's an iconic franchise that in the music, in the stage potential, in like both the classic and new Doomguy, and you know, all that stuff, you can really get away with representing an iconic franchise in gaming, which I think deserves it. And so on and so forth. So this video is more likely, it's like an even Steven, like 50-50 in terms of like positives and negatives on why I agree and disagree with people, you know, wanting to request Doomguy for Smash Brothers. Negatives: the franchise is way too M-rated. We haven't seen an M-rated Western franchise in Smash Brothers yet. The weapons might be a little hard to tone down, and that's really about it. And then in terms of positives, iconic, long-running gaming, you know, franchise that has history on Nintendo, numerous history on Nintendo, and moveset potential is there, and it is one that has a company that's a major supporter of Nintendo. Bethesda is a major supporter of Nintendo, like a super big, especially on Switch. They brought out all the Dooms, Wolfensteins, and whatnot. We got a big amount of games. So yeah, with that being said, that's it for this video. Like, I don't agree nor disagree. I don't really have my stakes in this. Like, when it came to Waluigi and Shadow, I was kind of meh with. I don't really care and didn't want to see him. Minecraft Steve and Gino, I'm more mid-level on. And Shantae, I'm heavily for. In terms of Doomguy falls into the same camp as Gino and Minecraft Steve. I don't care one way or the other if he ever got into Smash Brothers or not, but I do think it makes some sense to put him in, but I could see potentially why he's not, at least not yet. So that's, with that being said, my name is Knife is Fun. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. If you love the video, put in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think Doomguy deserves to be in Smash Brothers? Do you guys think Doom deserves to be in Smash Brothers? And what do you think about this new style of me doing these videos while I'm talking and recording and doing game footage while talking? And do you want to see more of it and a nice balance of it, which is what my intentions are, is to have a nice balance of me talking in front of the camera and me doing stuff like this. Just put that on there. Look at the Sega video, Sonic, look at the Shantae video, and give me your thoughts and put in the comment section below, and I'll see you all later in my next Smash discussion and other videos. Bye, everyone.